Okay. You guys have a lot of bamboo in here. So I'm back in the dig site headquarters of the M.I.N.E Corporation, and there are employees here now. Yeah, there's some staff, but they're not being very helpful. They're not even being responsive. Hello? I've been standing around here for like 20 minutes trying to get one of them to talk to me. Oh no. Help. I don't think they're gonna let me out of the building. I have been taken hostage. That's a pretty funny picture. They're guarding the door and they're not gonna let me leave. All right, I know another way to get out of here. Oh, and we're free. Oh, now you're gonna leave the door open? Real smart move, guys. But not smart enough for me. Welcome back to B.L.Y. Hello. Today, B.L.Y stands for Blueberry Lime Yogurt. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just practicing my building so I have my skills ready and honed for later in the episode. You see, today, we're going to finish the mega base. That's right, we're going to complete the super base for Super BubLimeYo, also known as the B Tower. And these are just some of the blocks we're going to be using. Actually, it's barely any of the blocks. We're going to be using like 100 different kinds of blocks today. In fact, there are so many blocks that this project needs. We're probably going to be doing some resource gathering today as well as building. But let me tell you guys something. All I can really think about is seeing this mega base done. I am so nervous and anxious. I've been waiting for this day now for weeks, and it's here. So let's get it going. We're gonna head out to the build site. I've already built a little bit of the base, so let's go inspect the progress. Whoosh, coming round Mount Dakara. And there in the distance, on top of the giant red cliff that we built, you should start to see it coming into view now, yeah? There it is. Okay, there it is. So, it's kind of a blocky looking build so far. And that's because this is the foundation that the B Tower is gonna sit on. Yeah, this is like the stem or the stalk. The tower's gonna build up and out from here. And here's a little discreet entryway into our secret passage into the base interior from last episode. Let's get out here where we can get a face-on view of what's going on so far. Yeah, so not much has begun. We have a lot of building to do today, folks. And over here, you've probably noticed these giant supports. They're like big legs sticking all the way to the ground. And they've got these little details I've added in. I'm trying to do this funky gradient sort of look. I'm having fun with it. These are supports. They are going to hold something up. What will it be? Oh, excuse me. Ah, yes, my sea of copper that I am waiting for to oxidize naturally. So remember our base theme, superhero headquarters. It's the B Tower. Like the Teen Titans Tower is a giant T, the B Tower is a giant letter B. I'm also going to need some cyan dye, and this is all I have at the moment of green dye. So let's head over here to my little cactus operation so we can get some more green dye. So something I haven't talked about the city of Dakara is that some of the buildings, they're just for looks, and then some of the buildings have function. Like this one back here. It holds a little mini cactus farm. And I don't need it to be an automatic redstone cactus farm. For me, for my purposes, I can just use it like this manually. I like the way I've decorated it in here. You've got the sand in the ground with the red sand showing you where to plop down the cactus. Plop, plop, plop. And in no time, we will have even more green dye. So our B Tower, the super base, is the headquarters for Super BubLimeYo. And once it's done, I'm hoping that Super BubLimeYo will show up. We need him to do something about the M.I.N.E corporation. This evil corporation, they've laid claim on this entire mountain that I've built so far. What else are they gonna claim? Are they gonna take over the entire city of Dakara? We can't let that happen. We need Super BubLimeYo to stop them. So I'm hoping that he'll come once the headquarters is done. Private property, that's property, that's my private property. Okie dokie, everybody, we've got lots of materials gathered. I think it's time for some building. Goodness gracious, I'm sweating up a storm already and we've just begun. So far we've got the floors built and we've got an entryway, and up here on the second floor it's kind of designed like a landing strip. This is the fly zone where Super Bub is gonna fly in and out. And I know it doesn't look like much, but I worked a long time on getting this mix of colors just right. I wanted it to be a pleasant, contrasting bunch of colors, so you get contrast here and there, and it creates a nice rhythm. And it looks kind of freakish right now, I'm not going to lie. So let's get going with the next part. Okay, you should see something starting to take shape. Can you tell what it is? It's a letter B. And it's very much still in the phase where it's hard to look at. It's ugly looking right now, but in time, you'll see it all come together, I promise. I like the addition of the tower. You know, I think it balances the build out. I think it grounds the tower. I think it grounds the whole build back in reality a little bit. Back in reality, really? We're not really that grounded in reality, but still, I want there to be kind of a reason for this giant letter B to be sitting up in the sky. I did a little bit of building off camera, and so now we have some side walls. The B is no longer flat, it's projecting out into 3D space. So, if you remember episode 3, where we went to the creative world and took a look at the designs for the B tower, you might remember that the B was built mostly out of light blue, and we kept that light blue, lots of light blue in the B, but then we've used these other contrasting colors. Like I said, I just wanted there to be a lot of colorful contrast to create a nice, exciting rhythm. And this next bit of building, it's going to be right here. Oh man, I screamed so loud when I died just now. I think I gave my poor kitty cat a heart attack. Okay, I hope all my stuff is still there. I had a lot of valuable stuff on me. All my netherite tools. Ooh, I've got to stop and take a little peek at this. Oh man, how romantic. How exciting. Ooh, my copper. It's almost completely oxidized. That's great. All right. My stuff. I need my stuff. Well, I hope you all are enjoying the build time lapse so far. This has been a really fun build. I am loving this project so much. And I love the bee tower. I love it so much I had to do 2 bees on it. Okay, all my stuff is here. I can't find my bow. No, that was a really nice bow. Is it up here? Oh no, I can't find it anywhere. Oh, I'm gonna have to make another bow. Oh wait, I see it. There it is. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I got all my stuff back. And we have some more of the base built. We've got a roof now. It's like a helipad, and we're repping the blue and green BubLimeYo stripes. The base is almost finished. All we have left is the final step, the face of the bee tower, the bee itself. Are you excited? I can't believe that I just built all of that. I mean, look at it. It screams BubLimeYo. It screams bee tower, that's for sure. I love it so much. Let's see it in action. Oh yeah. So those spaces inside the bee, those are the rooms of the bee tower. And they're like windows, but I'm not gonna put glass in there because they're also like entryways. Ooh, it's beautiful. B is for beautiful. And I love what you can do with the iron trap doors and the snow layers to get some contour of the B shape. Let me know what you think. Is it a convincing representation? Maybe there are ways I could improve it. But for now, it has to stay the way it is. We have to move on. The B tower is not done. I'm gonna get this, Rita. I'm gonna get you. Where did you go? There was a bat in here. I need to name tag you. Hello? Oh, there you are. Rita! Yay. Yes, so remember back to episode 3, when we looked at the bee tower for the first time, I showed you 3 additional elements, and I asked you to guess how they were going to be incorporated into the bee tower. Remember what they were? The ship, the UFO, and the 3rd mystery object. We've got to add those to the bee tower, and we're going to do it right now. So first up is the ship, the sailboat. Well, it's half a sailboat. Remember, it's got the sail, and it's got the cannon. Well, let's see how it's gonna fit into the base. Are you ready? Look over my shoulder. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. There is the first of the 3 additional elements, the sailboat. I am in love with this. You can go inside it and everything. Let's go in. All right, we just gotta drop down in like this. And look, we're inside the bee tower. Isn't that awesome? It's just like a boat crashed into, it's like a shipwreck. It's like the shipwrecks that you find in the game, but it's shipwrecked in the side of the bee tower. Speaking of bee, am I the only one hearing this buzzing right now? Oh, whoops. Here, let me just build up a little floor. Okay. Nope, we're gonna free the bees. Aha! Maybe now they'll quit that buzzing. Nope, I still hear buzzing. Oh well, we're going into the ship. Here is the cannon. You can see out the little portholes here. There's some funky little porthole windows. You can see all the way down there. All the way down there on that side. And if you climb up here, it's like a little sentry station. You can get a view, scout the location. All right. That is the sailboat all done up. Now it's time for the second one, the UFO. Where will I put the UFO on the base? I bet you have a pretty good guess. And that's it. Special element number 2, the UFO has landed on the bee tower. And unlike the ship, it doesn't have a realized interior. I might fix that later. I might build an interior and a way to get inside the UFO, just like we can get inside the ship. For now, I like it the way it is. And let me ask you, are you noticing a theme between our 2 special elements? And there's a third one, the mystery object. Well, you can probably see that there is a theme: travel, navigation, adventure. So that's your clue. The theme of the third element, the mystery object, will also be navigation, travel, transportation, adventure, voyage. What will it be? For all of you who guessed that it would be a blimp, good for you. You guessed correctly. Yes, it's a lovely blimp, a blimpy blimp. I don't think it qualifies as a Zephyr or even a Zeppelin, but I would call it a blimp, that's for sure. And so these support structures I showed earlier, it's a blimp loading dock that goes right in the front entrance, well, the side entrance of the B Tower. So the B Tower has a sailboat, a UFO, and a blimp. Vessels of voyage from all the ages. And we haven't discussed this in detail really, but the overall theme of the B Tower is navigation and adventure, because that is what the whole B.L.Y series is all about, embarking on a new adventure with all of you. So thank you to each and every one of you for joining me on this adventure. If you've enjoyed it so far, why not leave a like on the video? I really appreciate it. Alrighty, we've got a little bit of a finishing touch to put on the Super BubLimeYo base. I want to build a stairway to get from the bottom floor to the top floor, and I think something that will match the theme of the base, something kind of fantasy, superhero themed, would be something kind of simple like just floating pressure plates and carpets. And we're gonna use this glass to support those floating pads, and from a distance, the stairway won't block the view of the space very much. Yeah, I think that's pretty effective. And one other little finishing touch here, we need to put down some beacons. Ooh, nice. Yes, the BubLimeYo colors, green and blue. Well guys, speaking of journeys, our journey has begun, officially. There's no looking back on the B.L.Y series now. Bringing episode 8 to a close, we have finished the Mega Base project. I'm calling it done. And yes, I'll probably come back and polish some things. And I'm gonna be living out of this base part-time, as well as living out of the power station base in the heart of the city of Dakara. But as the city moves northward up here into the mountains, building the modern, new city of Dakara, we're going to be relying on the Super BubLimeYo base as a headquarters for the area. And hopefully Super BubLimeYo shows up soon and kicks out these evil M.I.N.E Corporation goons. Now we don't have a mega base to work on, what are we gonna do? Well, I've got some ideas up my sleeve. I kind of want to build something with LAs. Not a farm or anything. I mean, I know they're great for farms, but I want to use them as just a decorative mod. Decorative mod? They're not a mod, they're a mob. A decorative, a mob. Just a mob. Yes, a building where there's LAs inhabiting the building for fun. And what's cool about LAs is that they dance. So you all can be looking for that next episode of B.L.Y coming very soon. I'm so stinking excited about the Super BubLimeYo base. I can't wait to move in here and start using it. And for all of you to see that too, I hope you've enjoyed building the mega base from start to finish, seeing all of the phases of the project in order. Remember when there was nothing here? And we've built so much. We built a mountain, we built a giant cliff, we've built up the road and connected the area to the city, and now the tower, the crowning jewel to top it all off. I'm pretty happy with myself today. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode of B.L.Y. If you want to support me, subscribe to the channel. I love you for it. I will see you in the next one.